we all know, driving from Florida to California is close to like 3,000 plus miles, and this is a car that desperately needs oil maintenance because it has a reputation of the oil burning very quickly. So that's what we're doing today. We have our oil pan, OEM oil filter, and the oil I run is 5W30. Valvoline, I know it's a good brand, but you can do Mobil 1 too, which is what I also run. Either one works. Let's get this car jacked up and started on the oil change. On the jacking points for both front ends, and I'm going to keep the jack here for extra support. Now we can take a 10 mil and we're going to go underneath the car under here to take this plate off, and this covers the drain plug. Okay, so we have 2 bolts. There's 3 bolts that hold this in, but the trick that I saw online is that you just take 2 off and you just slide this over. And as you can see right here is our Fumoto drain valve. And this makes oil changes a lot easier because you don't have to take the whole drain plug out. All you just have to do is take this pin out, and then once you push this valve, the oil will just start spilling from here. So let's go ahead and get our oil pan. So we went to Walmart and picked up this huge 16 quart oil pan because we couldn't fit it in the cars bringing it to California, so we just got a whole new one. So now that this is right here, we're gonna take a microfiber because this thing is burning hot, and you have to push up and it should twist out. You can see it start to drain. Now we're just gonna push it fully. Bam, just like that. And now it's just gonna fully drain into the oil pan. While the oil is draining at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood. So we can come over here, open up our hood. Shout out to Toyota. The oil filter placement is right here at the top. One of the easiest oil filters to replace, I think, in any car. So once we let this fully drain out, we're gonna unscrew this and then take our new one. We'll go ahead and unbox it right now. Right here, same thing, OEM, just like that one, but just fresh one because you always want to change your oil filter whenever you change your oil. All right, so we're gonna untwist our oil filter off the top.
Bro's got a Subaru. Let's get a BRZ next time, am I right?
Because this is very hot and the microfiber has no grip, just went in with a tool. So just gonna crimp it. I don't really care about creasing because it's an old filter, it's gonna get tossed anyways. Do this a couple times. Now it's pretty loose. I'm gonna go in here, unscrew it fully. All right. Just like that, our old oil filter is out. Right here, we have all that excess old oil. I'm just gonna wipe this with the microfiber, get all of that nasty stuff out so it is clean, and then take our new filter and take plastic wrap off of it. And what you want to do is you want to prime the new filter with some of the new oil that you have. What you do is just stick your finger in and then just kind of rub it around here, rub it around the seal in here just a little bit, and then we're gonna take this, put it up top, screw our new one in. And you want to screw this in hand tight so that hopefully next time you don't have to use the tool. Okay, so now wipe this clean. That is all done, so let's go ahead and close up our valve underneath the car, take our oil pan out, and then we can put in our fresh oil, and then our oil change will be pretty much complete. Super simple process. So let's get back under the car. All right, so this is pretty much done draining. There's like a little bit left, but that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and close up the valve just like that. The valve is now closed. We're gonna wipe this off with our microfiber, and then we're gonna put the pin back on. This little slot right here goes where this metal part is, so stick that in there. Now everything is locked into place. Now we can plug up this pan, put the cap on, and move this out the way, and we can rotate our little plate and put our screws back in. Now we're done underneath the car. Let's go ahead and put the fresh oil in. Fill the oil. We have the oil cap right here. Untighten this. Okay. So we'll take this, move this to the side, put it right there. So we have our funnel here. We're gonna go ahead, stick this right on top of where the oil is supposed to go. So we have our funnel in the engine opening. Like I said before, I run 5W30, even though stock manufacturer recommends OW20, but because it's hot in California and in Florida, it's better to run a little bit of a thicker oil. Let's get this poured in. Now it's easier to control the flow of oil if you pour it from the side. The Boxer FA24 engine does take 5 quarts, so I'll be using this whole jug of oil, which works out because if you don't have an oil pan, an enclosed oil pan, you can just put the old oil back in here and take it to like an AutoZone or an O'Reilly's. I think they recycle, but because we have an enclosed oil pan, I don't have to make another mess with trying to put it in here. We just take that whole thing to an auto parts store and they'll recycle it for you. So we finished filling the oil. We're gonna take this funnel out, dry it up a little bit, put this aside. Now we're gonna put our oil cap back on, screw this on. That's pretty much it for this oil change. Make sure, especially if you have an 86 or a BRZ, you're checking your oil. And what I'll do now is check the dipstick. So we're gonna do it dry. There's nothing on it. I'm gonna put it in here, test it out, see where it's at. And as you can see, the oil is really clean and it goes up to above the second dot, which is full. So we're at exactly where we want to be. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Super simple oil change. If you have one of these cars, I recommend getting the Fumoto drain valve because it makes it 10 times easier than trying to torque a bolt or trying to use a breaker bar to take the drain plug out. So yeah, other than that, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.